Saturday. Hello everybody, how you all doing? So Friday, yesterday, day off, I had to go to work, so I had to drive down to Birmingham and back. Glorious day, lovely weather. Saturday ride, Sunday ride. Look at the weather, it's overcast, it's about 6 degrees, maybe 5. The wind's picking up again, 30-mile-an-hour wind this afternoon. So, pardon me, I've come out early. I've got the new Galibier Mistral Jacket on with just a base layer to test it and see. So stepping out the door, I was a bit cold, but I'm warming up now. So today's 3 hours just tapping it out apparently, but we're having 24 hours off and just sitting in the car a lot, sitting down a lot yesterday. I didn't really do much, so legs feel like they don't want to work this morning. But yeah, so I'm heading up a bit like last week, but a bit different coming back. Most of it's the same, because I've just got to do 3 hours tapping it out today and a hilly 3.5 tomorrow, so I'm not doing too hilly today. Yep, I'm warming up. High tides later on, it's sort of coming in. So from the unboxing video, there are a few comments on this jacket. Andy P, you said it looked a bit big, which, you know, now I've tried it on, I'd already cut the label off, put it on this morning, and I think you might be a bit right. I should have ordered both and sent the one that was not best back, if you know what I mean. I did think about it, but didn't. So the wind at the minute isn't as strong as last week behind. So, you know, last week I was going faster than this and doing less effort up here. But that bodes well, apart from it is picking up. So as I turn and go back, it's meant to pick up. Oh well, better than being out in the worst of it. But I just feel sore today. I don't know why, even my arm hurts. One of those things, you get it sometimes, don't you? You sleep funny or whatever. Anyway, I keep saying it, but hopefully not long and be on the better bike. So we're aiming for about 186 watts today, normalised 0.67 intensity factor is what we're aiming for. So at the minute I'm spinning and I'm doing 180, I've got 181 normalised, 3 second is 194 at the minute, 192, so that's alright. But I'm going to put you down, I'll speak to you later. We're approaching Allenby, I think. I need to change gear, I'm probably doing about 105 RPM. Oh, before I do, it's just the way it's worked. I've got my Galibier glasses on, Galibier cap, Galibier top, Galibier gloves in my pocket. It's just the way it's worked. DHB bib tights. Can't remember what the base layer is. It's who is it? Can't remember. A North Wave Arctic Effelts. Can't say it. North Wave Arctic GTX boots on. Planet X merino wool socks, just because they're the ones I grab. Allenby. So this is the stretch that can be very dodgy because the sea is literally just there, and behind me it's very low, and this is where it was trying to blow me off last week. So just back there. Be very dodge. But it's a nice bit of road. It's enjoyable. Yeah. And it's nice tarmac. Yeah. Don't feel like I'm brilliant today, legs wise, you know, body wise. I feel alright, I just don't want to work. You know, when you have those off days, it feels like one of them. Hopefully we'll get going. Quite often do. Yeah, good bit of road this. So we're going to bring the FCC up here because it's nice. There's that lake again. I've remembered what base layer I've got on. I've got my craft base layer on. Just couldn't remember, but yeah, the craft one. I wear that a lot actually. I tend to wear that over the merino wool one from DHB that I've had a long time. But the legs just do not want to get going. I mean, at the minute I'm just pootling. Just try and let them recover a little bit and then see if we can get them to wake up. So maybe it's going to be one of those days where they don't wake up and I just have to fight it the whole way around, even though we're only going easy. Anyway, it's a bit miserable today. It's not very nice. I'm a third of the way. So I've done an hour and I've just looked at the temperature and it's 6.7. So with this Mistral jacket, this just a base layer from 14 down to 5, and then if you put another jersey underneath, long sleeve jersey, or another layer, down to freezing. So for me, I'm warm enough now, but like, I think if the temperature drops just a fraction, or if the wind is just in the wrong direction, I do feel a bit cold with it, like on the arms. But I'm perfectly fine at the minute. The wind's coming in from the right and it's 6.7. So maybe for me, I need to do like a thin jersey from about 7, and then I'll probably be toasty and too hot. I mean, I'm already sweaty underneath here. I know my base layer will be wet through, which is my problem. I always sweat loads, and then even working really easy, I just sweat a lot, and then my base layer gets wet through and then I get cold. But this is certainly blocking the wind out because it's quite gusty. It's not as bad as last week, as I said, but so far on this route we're nearly at Wigton. So over the top of this little rise, and then drop down into Wigton, and then I head over to Espatria next, I think. And then it's after Gilcrooks that I'm going to make it different, because I won't have enough time today. I'm going to do a few lanes around there that I've not done before yet. Not quite head to Cockermouth, but I might. We'll see how we're doing for time. Don't really want to go into Cockermouth, but I think my legs feel rough today because of yesterday sat in the car, and then last night I didn't sleep well. That's what I think. So at the minute I don't think I'm recovering as well as I normally would, like last few weeks. But anyway, oh yeah, and the daffodils are finally starting to come out up here. Finally. They're not all out, but some are. I'll see if I can find some. Like those ones just there that you didn't see because you wouldn't have seen them. They're not out yet. Yeah, just about to enter Wigton. Daffodils. I'm in Gilcrooks. Done 2 hours and 10. At the end of the road here I'm going to go left. And then normally I'll go right to Dealham. But I'm not, I'm going straight on. Let's see where that takes me. Yeah, it's windy again. Nuisance. I have seen one other cyclist. Well, it's raining now. It's been raining for about the last 5-10 minutes. So the jacket is getting a proper test today. I mean, admittedly, it's not raining heavy, but it is only sold as shower proof. No, water resistant, that's it. So it's not sold as a waterproof, it's sold as windproof. Which it's, yeah, it's been windproof. But we're now on new roads for me. Been on new roads for the last 10 minutes. Coming up to 2.5 hours. Coming up to 65k. And it's steep downhill here, I think, so I'm going to put you down. Because it's got an arrow on the map down and an arrow up. So I'm going to put you away. Cockermouth is sort of just to the left, about 5 minutes away. It's really not a very nice day. Very damp and horrible. So I need another 15 minutes. And I've probably got approximately 5 back from the top of this hill. Maybe a little bit more, so I'm just going to have to tack a bit on, I think. But there's a couple of closed roads, so a bit limited today. One I was going to do a loop and the road's shut, so that means if I get all the way down there and can't get through, it's not worth it. So we're just coming into Broughton Moor. Well, the legs sort of walk up a bit, but when I'm on 190 normalised power, so it's a bit more than I want, but you have to fight the wind. And it's either that or way too low. Right, almost at the top of the hill. So this is where there's military buildings, you see. All disused and derelict. So I don't know if you can see the jacket's got a bit damp, but it's soaked in a bit. It's not too bad though. but I decided to just come back this way to Maryport, and then I can just tack a little bit on along the front if I have to. There's been a lot of cars about this last 5 or 10 minutes. Must just be the time of day when people are out and about. So I'll look what time it is, hang on. So it's 5.8 degrees, it's 11:15. I've got 11 minutes to do, which ain't a lot. We can do 11 minutes at the front if we have to. 5 minutes backwards and forwards. We've been doing a lot of hedge clearing about on this route today, and then digging ditches out to try and drain the fields, which I don't blame them. But they could do it without digging the hedges out and just like clear the ditches, but they dig the hedges out so they don't fill up the ditches again. Hello lambs. Hello lambs. They're getting quite old them now. Right, so downhill, I'll see you on the front. So we're back at Maryport, as you recognise probably. And then tailwind at the minute, so got 2:56. So by the time I get home I'll be fine. That's maybe not 3 hours. Yeah, but it's about at the minute. It's normally quieter than this. But to be fair, most of my ride's been quiet, so that's alright. I'm just going to go left here, just add another minute or two on. Not that one. That one. That's the car park. Yeah, left here, we'll just head towards the harbour front. Just to add a few minutes on, because I need a little bit. So we're just doing a lap, just a cool down bit, just a few minutes. I need 3 more minutes, which I'll do when I bring you out this way. So we've got one basin just to the right down these hedges, and then this is the marina. You'll see it in a minute. So yeah, the jacket's still damp on the outside. It's not drying off yet, but that's how damp the day is. But I'm warm, I'm not cold. Here we go, here it is. See, we'll go to the end and then we'll turn around and we'll come back. There it is, there's the harbour. This is the marina. And then there's a bit of land, and then there's what's the other side? Basin, where they do all the fishing vessels unloading. Oh. Yeah, I'll just come to the end. We'll turn around. There's an old lighthouse on the end here. I'll show you that. There we go. Right, let's turn around, because that's the open sea. I'm going to turn around here. That's the end of the harbour wall. And then we'll go back. And there's the sea. And the wind. Tide will be going out now. I think high tide was about 10 o'clock today. Yeah, you don't really can hear the wind. But yeah, I'll make my way home now, because I've nearly done 3 hours. Headwind. So I will end this vlog here, twiddling it into the wind. As always, thank you for watching. I'll be out tomorrow. Meant to be doing hilly tomorrow, so head into the lakes. Not decided where I'm going yet. We'll see what the weather's like. Got a couple of ideas, and I'll take you with me, of course. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and if you got out yesterday in the nice weather, you're lucky. enjoy it while you can. Right, I'll see you later.